Alrighty everyone, I am back for another game of Star Realms. This is back to the regular playing of a game and not an update video like I posted earlier in the week. It is going to be a little bit weird because I'm not quite used to the game yet in the new version. I am going to play a new game here, and I'm going to play Selective because I want to play Colony Wars, even though that's just going to make things harder. But that's what you want to see, isn't it? You want to see the new stuff, right? I am going to play a real-time game because those are the options, that and 48 hours per turn, which I thought they'd taken away because it didn't show up for me when I was doing the update video. I don't know why. It just took me right into the real-time game, and I never saw this screen here. I don't know if that was a bug that got fixed or just something that happens the very first time you do a real-time game. I'm not clear on that. There have been a couple hitches in the update, but so far I'm mostly liking it okay. It is a lot to take in when you include Colony Wars, though, so that's going to be some fun. I'm going to hit refresh because I have noticed that it doesn't seem to be great about getting the game ready. Let's see. Okay, there we go. It is my turn. Let's go right in here, folks. For those of you who did not see the update video, this is what it looks like now. The controls are a little bit different. I mean, they're close enough that it's kind of hard to remember what's different and what's not. Boy, do I want to keep this in my... Yeah, I do. I'll keep this guy around. That's what I'm going to do. Do 1 point of damage. That's all I can do for right now, so now I end my turn. I'm going to have more options on my next turn, hopefully, but still not quite the stuff that I'd really like the aging battleship and the Peacekeeper. Both look pretty nice. Some extra draw. And what is my opponent going to go for? What do they have? 3, and they're going to pick up the patrol cutter then, I'm guessing? Yes, that is what they're going for. And then 2 damage. So they didn't have a whole lot of purchasing either. I am going to throw out my 4 scouts and my Viper, and I have very few choices. So I guess I'm just going to pick up 2 explorers and hope that I can get some stuff really soon. We're at 48. It's very early on. Nothing surprising there. And this next turn I'm going to get 5, 6, 7, 8. Which would be nice if I could spend most of that. We'll see what we can get. They have 5, so they're going to get probably the colony siege ship. Yes, that's what I thought they would do. I am going to beat them to the Peacekeeper, though, I'm guessing. 6 and 6 and draw a card if I faction it. Yes, thank you very much. I'll just play all these guys. I will go ahead and grab that Peacekeeper. Do I get anything else? Do I want to take that, or do I want to take, you know what? I know it's early on in the game, but if I can prevent some plinking, that might help me out, although it did reveal a decent card for them, so perhaps I should have gone with Trade Row Control. I'm still not really sure what cards are worthwhile and not in this game. I don't have any of them memorized other than, of course, the starters. So they get to do their 3-3-3. And they get 5 to purchase. They're probably... Oh, they're going to take blue still, huh? That is curious. I am very, very curious about that. So I get 2, 3, 4, 5 purchase for myself. And, oh, that's a tough call. Scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. 1 more damage or 2 more damage with an option to acquire. And the factioning abilities here... Boy, that's a tough call. I really like scrap, and we're still pretty early on. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the convoy bot and get myself a little bit of scrap. What do I have? I have a couple blues and a couple reds. Don't want to split this up too much, do I? But I do have 2 more damage, and you know what? I think I'm just going to go straight to more damage. I'm also going to scrap my Explorer and do all 3 of those whopping points of damage. See what we get on the next turn. I'm going to get a Peacekeeper, which is decent, but other than that, it's not great. What are they going to pick up? Yeah, what are they going to pick up with 5? It's not the worst choice. Yeah, as far as I could see anyway. I'm not going to get to draw my card. And that guy's ability only comes into play when you actually buy him, so not a huge deal there. I only get 2, and that's a tough call. I still don't particularly want the trade hauler, not that great. I'm just going to take the explorer, at least it self-scraps. So there we go. End of the turn again, and my next one's going to be interesting. I should probably be clicking on some of these cards so you guys can see them if you're not familiar. Scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. You do have to keep an eye out in Colony Wars because, which I didn't even see which one they did, because there are some reds that only scrap for hand and some that only scrap from discard. So that's something to keep an eye on if you are just starting out in this set. What do they have going on here? Oh, they did take out my little base. No big deal. He was just there to be a slight little shield. Scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. I think I only... Oh, no, I do have stuff in here. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap this scout. I have a decent amount of economy. Would have been nice to trigger this faction for a draw card, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's all my guys. I got a whopping 2. Ooh. I'm almost tempted to take the star guy, but no, not really. Not really. 2 trade haulers. I'm just going to leave that stuff up because it doesn't worry me as much as other things would. I would probably take the patrol cutter if I could, but I don't have quite the 3, so that's what we're going to do. And we're still leading in the damage race, so I don't feel too horrible, although not going to get any further ahead this next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 economy will be nice. Please pop something expensive for me to buy. Oh man, that's a shame. That's a shame. Alrighty, I don't get to get the trigger for this guy either. Oh, let's just play all of these because there's really nothing that complicated going on. I think I will go ahead and take the 3. A little bit of extra damage does not hurt. And what does this guy do? If you have 3 or more bases in play, that's not particularly great. I think I might put it into the patrol cutter. Sorry, I have some guys I'd like to faction and trigger. And 3 damage is not the worst thing in the world. Actually, I'll take that battle bot. Thank you very much. So, did we have any damage? No, we don't. In the turn, 50 seconds left. That'll give me a decent amount for the next turn, because for those of you who did not watch the update video or look at any of the posts and information regarding this update to the app itself, you get between 45 and 60 and 90 seconds. 45 plus half of your remaining time from the previous turn, with some caps on it to make it so it's 60 to 90 seconds you'll get per turn. It encourages fast play a little bit. My turn, my turn, my turn. You may scrap up to 2 cards in the trade row currently. You know what? I'm not going to, because I'm happy with what I have. So select none. I don't mind them buying more of these cards. I would mind them buying stuff that would really hurt me. None of this particularly hurts me. So let's go ahead and just play all the rest of these guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take 3 of these. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? But they can do damage, and I can scrap this one out and do damage. Gives me options for later just in case. That's what I am going to do. I know I have unspent trade, but I don't particularly want any of those 1-costers. And the next turn I am going to have an ability to scrap, and I can scrap out of there. That's nice. I'm not particularly liking how much they're getting this turn. That's a little worrisome. They might get up to that 3 bases soon if I don't take one of these guys out. 6 damage for them. 3 there, 3 there. Oh, what else do they have left to play? I can't see them, can I? They're trying to decide what to do. They don't want any of this stuff, and that's why I left it there. They're hoping that reveals something they want. That wasn't bad. Ooh, maybe I should have scrapped and I could have taken some of these guys. That one, I don't know if I'd take. I don't know about that call. Oh, let's see. Scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. Let's get that one out of the way first and scrap a scout. Oh, I'm not going to get the draw from that. So many things I'm not going to get. It's such a shame. I wouldn't mind taking this guy out. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do the rest to them. Oop, I'm going to scrap that guy too. I'm going to do the rest here. And I think I might take the Frontier Ferry and just use it to scrap itself out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do because it can destroy a target base. And I can get rid of it, so that's not too horrible. I'm not seeing my guys match up very well, and I'm a little disappointed with that, especially since I've had a fair amount of scrap, especially compared to my opponent. It's a good thing I destroyed a base because they would have gone up to 3, and I didn't want them to trigger that. But now I have to destroy another base. Oh, so what are they doing? Yeah, I probably should have made use of that scrapping out of the trade row so I could have bought something better. That would have likely been the better call. 10 points of damage puts me down to 12. We're really getting down to the wire here, folks. I might be in trouble. Okay. None of this is going to faction or do anything special. Again, super disappointing. I have 2 to purchase with. I think I will replace one of my explorers. I will do that. And okay, what do they have left? They have 17 left. I'm going to go ahead and take that out, and I'm going to take the rest of their head and end my turn. I think I made some questionable calls earlier, guys. I really do think I did. Still not quite used to the set. We'll learn, though. We'll learn together. And we'll learn that they have 5 damage and 5 trade. That's a very balanced and very decently high. Again, Star Realms Colony Wars expansion plays a bit differently than what I'm used to. You may scrap a card in your hand. Keep an eye on that one, guys. It's important that you know it only scraps from the hand, so you don't play all. Now I can play all, though, because it doesn't matter with what I have left. I have 3. Again, I'm just going to do that. And I am going to do the 9 right to them, I do believe, and it's too late now. We're very close in authority, but they still have a base up, so I know I have unspent trade. I'm okay with it. Once again, this is going to be an interesting one. How many damage are they going to get here? I don't know. They took that guy out, and they defeated me. They got a lot of damage on that last turn. My guys never synced up very well, and I think that the decision to try and leave the trade row as it was instead of controlling it through erasing stuff that I don't know. You know what I mean. I should have used it differently and bought a better card instead of getting so many explorers. Felt really bad about that, but still getting used to this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the new format here, and I will see you guys in the next one.